And I'm Logan Foster. Two-headed sharks are real. National Geographic says so. We'll tell you about it. Your CSN News starts next. The Lost and Found cart has been organized and placed out in the cafeteria. If you lost anything since the beginning of the year, please check the cart. Just make sure you do not lose or take any hangers.
Dodgeball has arrived at NHS with the 32-team single elimination tournament played at after the intervention period during lunch for 8 days beginning November 29th. This is a first-come, first-served basis for team registration. The price to play will be $2 per player per team. All proceeds will benefit United Way of the Treasure Valley. The group that wins the tournament will play a team formed by the administration at the Spirit Assembly on December 9th. Paperwork must be turned in by November 14th. To pick up paperwork or for more information, talk to Mr. Ainsworth in room 762, any of your ASB officers, or any leadership student.
The annual NHS Food Drive competition begins today. In the last 10 years, Nampa High has rocked the community for their spirit giving. As a school, we have helped feed hundreds of families in the Canyon County area. Every item makes a difference. Start cleaning out those cupboards and bringing in those cans. Which class will win the competition this year?
Friday is our Veterans Day Appreciation Assembly. If you know a veteran, please invite them to the assembly and to the coffee donut reception before the assembly at 8:30 that morning. This will be a very formal, respectful assembly to honor our veterans and our country. In addition, if you have any family members who have served in the military, Mr. Sanders in the 400 building is looking for pictures to scan for our new and improved military board in the cafeteria. Please bring your picture to him and they will scan them and return them to you. Make sure the name and the branch, and if they are an NHS alumni, are on the picture, as well as the name of who to return the picture to.
Wrestler's Body Fat Assessment is this Tuesday, November 8th, after school in the coach's locker room in the gym. Drink water. You must be hydrated for this assessment. We'll be right back after this.
It's flu season once again, but this year you can avoid getting yourself and others sick. It's easy if you remember a few simple things. The single most effective way to prevent the spread of flu is to wash your hands for 30 seconds. Maintaining a 3-foot distance from those who are sick makes it much more difficult for the flu to be spread. If you're running a fever of 100 degrees or more, you're spreading the flu. Stay home. Even if it's not the flu, you're contagious when you have a high fever. If you wash your hands for 30 seconds, stay 3 feet away from those who are sick, and stay home when you do get sick, you can help everyone stay well this flu season.
Today's weather is brought to you by Dr. Kim Keller. Your smile is your first impression. Make it a good one to visit Dr. Keller today. Throughout the rest of the week, we're seeing a lot more sun, except on Monday today, we're seeing a lot more clouds. Through the rest of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's a lot more sun, staying in the high 60s. Back to you.
Thank you. DeepMind, the British artificial intelligence company that's now part of Google, stunned the world back in March with its AlphaGo A1 defeated a world champion Go player to achieve one of the most sought-after feats in computer science. The ancient Chinese board game of Go was considered the most difficult, perfect information game for computers to crack, but AlphaGo managed it with a revolutionary system built on neural networks and machine learning. Now DeepMind is tuning its attention to a game that will pose an even bigger challenge, StarCraft II. Blizzard Entertainment's real-time strategy hit is one of the most fiercely competitive games played professionally around the world, and the company is working together with DeepMind to release it as an A1 research environment. This means you might get beat by a computer in the next few years.
Okay, now this is serious. National Geographic is reporting two-headed sharks exist, and more are turning up worldwide. A few years ago off Florida, a fisherman hauled in a bull shark whose uterus contained a two-headed fetus. In 2008, another fisherman discovered a two-headed blue shark embryo in the Indian Ocean. And a 2011 study described conjoined twins discovered in blue sharks caught in the Gulf of California and northwestern Mexico. Blue sharks have produced the most recorded two-headed embryos because they carry so many babies, up to 50 at a time. The shark's malformations could come from a variety of factors, including viral infections, metabolic disorders, pollution, or a dwindling gene pool due to overfishing, which leads to inbreeding and thus genetic abnormalities.
Tired of hearing about the elections tomorrow? You're not alone, but if you are 18, you can vote tomorrow and make your feelings known. Idaho is a same-day registration state, and that means if you have not yet registered, you can at the polls. All you need is your driver's license to register at your precinct. If you don't know where your precinct is, then go to www.idahovoters.gov and use the Where Do I Vote tab. This is your first chance to make your voice heard at the state and federal level. Don't miss out.
And today's SAT word of the day is bleak, which means desolate and exposed without color. You could use it this way: the landscape at the South Pole is too bleak even for some of the world's hardest explorers. Thanks for watching, and remember, if the news breaks,
We'll fix it.